What is up? We are here to break down UFC 235. We'll get Bobby on the phone here real quick, see how this goes. See if he picks up on the first try.
Hello?
Hey. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, alright, I got it figured out. I got you on the speaker. I think that's pretty good volume. I just pulled up this, the UFC site now. What are you up to, man? You in Fort Myers?
No, I'm back home.
You're back home? I'm trying to catch this volume. What are you doing?
Just chilling out.
Just chilling. Yeah, me too. Alright, let me pull up this card. This is a good one, man. This is John Jones versus Anthony Smith. And we also have T. Wood versus Usman. So this one. Yeah, this one I'm actually excited for. This one.
Yeah, I've been waiting to see Usman fight. Yeah, that should be. I heard a lot about that guy. So
let's pull up the card. We'll break down the main card, and let me see who else is on this card.
It seems like John Jones just fought, though. You know, it's like very quickly scheduled, and you know they're making him face off again.
Yeah, he is fighting. It was a quick turnaround. He just fought Gustafsson and stopped him, and I think it's probably more John Jones and the UFC being like, look.
Yeah, well, it's like you didn't have any title defenses for how long, you know. So.
Yeah, like you didn't make us any money. We rode this out with you, so.
Yeah, you got to make us some money now. We're gonna throw everything we got at you.
What's that?
What do you think? They're gonna throw everything they got at him. What do you think of that fight yesterday? I mean, those fights in Prague or whatever.
Oh yeah, that was in like the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the speaker volume perfect, so I think it's good now. Dude, those fights were okay. I guess I didn't catch the real undercard fight, but I was watching like a live chat, and I guess those ones were really good and a bunch of finishes. But the main card, what's up?
Knockouts.
Main card was okay, but it wasn't great. I mean, the knockout, the main event, was an awesome knockout. Thiago Santos took dude's chin home with him.
Yeah, like 25 punches on the ground.
and I kind of thought Blankovic was gonna take that one. I kind of liked him in the fight. I was like I said, I was listening to that live chat, and this dude. He
looked very versatile, you know. He could do it all, but
he just got caught. He just got caught being aggressive. We didn't do a breakdown for that card. I didn't really got too busy last week. But this weekend I'll be at the festival, but this is Saturday night, so I'll have to at least catch the main card, you know, for a couple hours. And it starts with, dude, it's a really good card. It starts with Cody Garbrandt versus Pedro Munoz. And we know what's been up with Cody Garbrandt, the TJ fights, the Dominic Cruz fights. But Pedro Munoz, I don't know much about him. I'm trying to pull up his...
Yeah, I never heard of him.
He's a bantamweight contender. He's ranked number 8, and Cody's number 2.
Interesting.
Let's see if I can pull something up real quick on him. His fight. All right, so he just beat his most recent win was versus Brian Caraway. He beat him by TKO body kick at the Ultimate Fighter finale.
Damn.
So,
that's crazy.
And then he beat whoever Brett Johns is, who was 16-3. Lost to John Dodson, who fought yesterday. He beat Rob Font. These guys beat some dudes. Beat Justin Scoggins. He lost to Jimmy Rivera. Lost to Rafael Sunsao. You know, there's no shame in those 2 losses. Yeah, man, he's fought some good guys, so this should be a good comeback fight for Cody. He's no punk for sure.
Yeah, that sounds like a good one. Especially for that's the first one.
Yeah.
On the main card. That's a good fight. Yeah, I like Cody though, coming back strong.
Coming back from the knockout.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's fought since then. I'm not sure if he's fought since then.
I'm gonna go with the decision. Tough fight though.
Decision?
Yeah.
Cody Garbrandt? Wow, that's... I don't know about decision.
He hangs in there, you know?
Yeah, he hasn't fought since the loss to TJ Dillashaw. Oh, man. I really like Cody Garbrandt in this fight, too. It's hard to really pick Pedro because I don't know much about him. I can't recall. I'm sure I've seen him fight. I just can't recall his most recent fights. So... I'm definitely going to have to go with Cody Garbrandt, too. I'm going to say a second round knockout, though.
Damn.
Yeah.
Back hard.
Yeah, well, it's Cody Garbrandt, so, we know he can throw some knockouts.
For sure.
I think Cody Garbrandt. Then we move to women's strawweight. Tisha Torres versus Wei Li Zhang.
Hopefully she's in like a weird martial arts or something.
She's definitely a some kind of karate type fighter.
Yeah, no, those fighters always interest me a little bit. So.
Crazy stuff is coming up talking about she's a doctor in Illinois. Let me see if this is even true, if this is even her. That'd be crazy if it was. Oh no, this does not look good. Some kind of coding website popped up. That's weird.
Well, you know, some of the men's fighters, you know, they used to be like computer programmers, you know, that like, I'm gonna be a fighter now, you know.
Joe Lozon style. Yeah, I don't know anything about this lady, man. I'm just gonna go with Tisha Torres. I don't want to waste too much time on this one. Tisha Torres is gonna just beat her in a decision. Take her down, hold her down, stop whatever karate that I'm staring.
I'm going Z-Lon.
You're gonna go with Z-Zong? Wei Li Zhang?
Yeah.
Alright, man, Wei Li Zhang it is, bro. How's she gonna win?
I'm going knockout, you know, a head kick
Alright.
in the first.
Alright, now it's gonna get fun. It's gonna get fun for these three. We have Robbie Lawler versus Ben Askren. And this is Ben Askren's first fight in the UFC. And I think it might be perfect timing for him, man, because he's mature now. You know, he's grown completely into his body, you know, into all his abilities. I can't say that I've seen him fight much, honestly. What I do know of his fighting style, you know, he's just a beast wrestler. He'll take you down and just kind of ground you out for 3 or 5 rounds. Let me see what's going on in his. He's all wins, 1 no contest, undefeated.
Damn.
TKO. So he wins some TKO punches, submission, decision, TKO submission. All right, he finishes people. I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm willing to be educated on Ben Askren from here forward. So I'm excited for this one, man. And Robbie Lawler is, you know, he's getting up there in age.
Yeah, he's getting old. But that's a good battle there.
Let me see.
That's a brawl.
This might be a good one because Ben Askren.
Fought in a bit, has he?
Lawler?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, he said it.
It's been a while. I think he fought Donald Cerrone last.
Yeah, he said it. I mean, he's older, so he has his fight spread out a little more.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know though.
I like Ben Askren.
Alright, so he beat Donald Cerrone. I knew he just fought Donald Cerrone, but that was back in 2017, and then December 2017, he lost to Rafael Dos Anjos. So it's been rough. It's been he lost the title to Tyron Woodley. Then he beat Donald Cerrone, but that was a crazy fight. I remember that fight. I remember that night. And then he lost to Dos Anjos. So I don't know. I don't know if Ben Askren takes Robbie down and gets him down early. I don't know if Robbie's got it in him to keep getting up, and then still stay composed enough to fight his fight. You know.
Yeah, no, I like Ben Askren for sure. I just think he's the future. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's ready to go. Look at that record, you know.
You think he's the future, though?
What?
I want to get into that,
future,
bro.
I think.
What?
I think he could take the title. I think he could make a run for the title. You know. I heard that Dana White doesn't like this guy a lot, but
they definitely had their differences, and in the past.
Where did he come from? A different organization?
Yeah, he fought in a lot of organizations. I want to say he fought in
Bellator,
Strikeforce and Bellator, and then ONE FC. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Damn, I see. So he's a pioneer all over.
Yeah, and you know, when you say you think he can go and take the title at 185, I mean, I don't know, bro. When you look at the upper echelon of are they fighting at? No, they're fighting at 170 welterweight. Okay, it's because Ben Askren. I think in ONE FC they had like a weight cutting rule, and they made all the fighters go up a weight class. And Ben Askren was fighting at 185 for a little bit. Let me see if it says it here. What his yeah, it doesn't say what the weight class when it tells you their record.
But they're fighting at 170.
Oh yeah, it says 185, catch weight 187. So they made him fight at 185 for a little while, but he's back on 170 now. And I don't know, you know, the only two people when you talk about him getting to the title, I think you're right. I don't know if he could do it in the most exciting way. I think he'd do it in a funky Ben Askren way. But
right, like a wrestling, just kind of manning your way to the top.
Yeah, but I think that the two people easily that would be able to give him problems are the two guys in the next fight, which is Kamaru Usman and Tyron Woodley, the champion, because they're both really good wrestlers. And these are the guys you're talking about he's going to have to fight if he's going to, you know, take the title. So
yeah, they're no joke strikers and wrestlers, you know.
No, so
complete packages, you know. That's interesting, man.
Well, so tomorrow, these two fights tomorrow night are going to be. This will answer a lot of questions that we have about Ben, because in my eyes, if we see Ben go out there and take Robbie down and dominate him and just batter him, and then we see what happens between Kamaru Usman and Tyron Woodley, then we can compare Ben Askren's performance to the winner of that performance and try to, you know, but we really have to see Ben against a guy kind of like Robbie Lawler, because we forget. What's that?
That's true, Ted. He's been a champion at, you know, he was the champion at 170 at one time, you know. He
was dominating everybody, and then Tyron Woodley came along and knocked him completely out.
Knocked him the fuck out, yeah. And he's been the baddest thing since. So it's a good test for him. And it has a lot of implications on that welterweight positioning and stuff. So.
I really think it does, even though, you know, some people might not think that Robbie's, you know, right there in a title contention. And I don't think he is either, but I think for Ben Askren, this is a fight that can really, you know, propel him up there, you know, because he's already, you know, jawing at Usman, calling him Marty, calling him nicknames at the press conference. He's not even fighting him, so he'll be right up there with a dominant performance. There's no doubt about that, man.
For sure.
So, I mean, I'm going to take Ben Askren, and I'm going to take him by a decision, 3 rounds, but it's going to be real decisive, almost like a Khabib style.
Damn. I'm going to go TKO, ground and pound, 2nd round, Askren.
Okay. That sucks picking against Robbie Lawler, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, but
you're going to do what you have to do.
Yeah, you do.
Try to get these picks right, man. I got to have a little bit of credibility on YouTube, bro. So now we're moving to Tyron Woodley and Kamaru Usman, which at first I was like, this is boring. Kamaru Usman's lame, you know. But then if you watch some of his fights, like he kind of talks shit to Tyron Woodley and says like all you have is like an overhand right. You close your eyes and you swing real hard. But like really the knockouts and stuff that you see out of Usman, dude, he's just swinging hard for the fences. Those real looping punches hard. Not really looping, but they come wide. He may have cleaned up his style, you know. I feel like in his last couple fights, maybe he's learning to hold that back, you know, and really take some of them off of his punches so that he can last out and really pick his punches more. But bro, you saw what Tyron Woodley did to Darren Till, and it has done to everybody. And his striking is just... Kamaru Usman's talking shit, but dude, I think it's super, super clean. I think it's the best in the welterweight division.
Yeah, Woodley, he's on another level, you know?
He's just...
I don't see... I can't see Woodley honestly losing.
Not
that fight. Not that fight, at least.
Not Kamaru Usman, man.
I think it'll be a battle, though. I think he might, you know... I don't know. Woodley just, it seems like he hasn't... When was the last time he fought?
He just knocked out Darren Till. Well, no, he Darce choked him. But it all started with his huge right hand.
And that was when Till was, like, killing everybody in the division on his way up?
Oh, yeah. Till was supposed to go win that fight.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I still like Woodley. I think he's a champ for a reason, you know.
Dude, if he defends again, bro, I don't know. I'd have to look up the stats, but he's defended the title a lot of times, man. He's defended it against Damian Maia, 2 times against Wonder Boy, against Darren Till, and then this would be Usman. I maybe another one in between those, but I'm gonna have to go with Tyron Woodley too, man. And while we were talking about it, and we were talking about how I was asking you how it was gonna end. Man, I just had like this vision of like in the 4th round, Tyron Woodley just rear naked choking Kamaru Usman.
Just wearing him down.
Yeah, wearing him down, and then Kamaru Usman like shooting for a takedown, and Woodley sprawling, circling around, taking his back, and just choking him out.
I can see it. I can see that.
He just got his black belt after his last fight, so.
Yeah, I mean, you can see his with the choke in the last fight, you know, after a big punch and he goes for a submission.
And if this fight plays out like you're saying, where it's just back and forth, grappling punches, then, you know, we could see something like that unfold. You know, if no one's like really gonna get the better of either the grappling or the punching, the striking, then I see it going down something like that, you know. So I'm gonna say 4th round, rear naked choke, Tyron Woodley.
That sounds good, but I think it's gonna be. I'm gonna go TKO 3rd round, Woodley. Just he catches him, gets him on the ground, and puts a couple more in the ground and pound, and it gets stopped, you know.
I feel you on that one. I think, Tyron Woodley for sure. Andrew was just calling me right now. How funny would that be if he showed up right now and could come in at the main event? So we got John Jones versus Anthony Smith, which Anthony Smith has looked really good, bro, and like I feel like I want to, you know, definitely not bet on him, but I want to root for him, and I definitely am rooting for him. But man, I just feel like John Jones, if you break his skill down to the picogram, it's just he's skill for skill better than these guys, man. And I don't really see how Anthony Smith can beat him unless he knocks him out, you know?
Yeah.
If he knocks him out, bro, then that's how I see Anthony Smith winning. But John Jones can win any other way. Any other way, John Jones can win however he wants.
This would almost be like the biggest underdog story to me if Anthony Smith pulls it out.
He's number 3 in the world, bro. He whooped the shit out of a bunch of legends. He beat Shogun. He beat Rashad. Who did he just beat? And we all know what John Jones has been up to, you know?
Yeah. No, they both. He's the top contender right now after Gustafsson.
So he lost to Thiago Santos, who had that big knockout yesterday. And,
yeah,
dude, Thiago Santos is...
I think he deserves a shot at Jones next, you know, honestly. If Jones survives this, you know, which I think he will, I can't bet against this guy until he shows me something else on tape, you know.
Well, when you look at the division, I mean, really, who else would you want to see him fight? So he lost to Thiago Santos. Then he beat Rashad, beat Shogun, beat Ozdemir. So it's like if Thiago would have to be next, but we can't jump Anthony Smith, you know.
For sure. No, he deserves a shot, and like we said, you know, they're taking John Jones on a tour this year probably.
But if, you know, Anthony Smith really, I mean, much respect knocking out Rashad, knocking out Shogun, but those are two, you know, past their prime fighters. And then he beat Ozdemir by submission, rear naked choke, and that's straight up, you know, that's a real win. Ozdemir had just...
Yeah, he's not an old guy or nothing.
No, he just had lost to DC for the he was fighting for the 205 title, the light heavyweight title, so he's no chump when DC had it.
Okay.
So Anthony Smith, that's really the only real credible win since he lost to Thiago. And don't get me wrong, you know, Rashad Evans and Shogun's no punk, but you know what I mean? When you look at the layout of the land, so...
No, they're definitely... And those are two guys that Jones also has dealt, you know?
Yeah.
those are two guys that Jones put on their decline, you know?
Yeah, he has, so... I'm definitely going John Jones because he's just better than these guys everywhere, you know?
I agree. But, I'm going the same thing. I'm going to go... He's going to go back to one of his knockouts. Knockout, second round, my favorite call. He's gonna get it with an elbow.
With an elbow.
A kick.
An elbow. I can see that, bro. I think it's gonna be John Jones knockout. I think he's gonna do him dirty with like a head kick, kind of like he did DC.
That'd be pretty disgusting.
And I'm glad we're getting this out early because, you know, the last couple ones that were bigger fight cards, we didn't get out till the day or so before. So I'm glad this one's going out earlier. And as much as I want Anthony Smith to win, and I really do, because I feel like John Jones is a cheater. You know, if there's steroids in your system, then there's steroids in your system. You know, I don't care if it's assault in the swimming pool or a picogram or what. It's cheating. So. And he doesn't just own that. If you just own it, I guess it'd feel better for me, but he doesn't. So as much as I want Anthony Smith to win by knockout, I think John Jones is going to knock him out with a head kick.
Alright. I like it. What round?
Man, I want to say round 1 or early round 2. Dude, I just think he's better, bro, and he had his warm-up fight, which wasn't a warm-up fight against Gustafsson. And
imagine if Smith catches Jones, though. Like, the world will be like, oh my gosh, you know?
Dude, I hope. I mean, not hope. I don't wish, you know, anything. I just want to see John lose, you know, get humbled.
For the sport, you know? Just to see a new champ at 205, you know? A new true champ at 205.
And just...
It's crazy.
I don't know. Part of me just wants to see John Jones, like... just kind of be humbled a little bit and just be able to...
I just think Thiago Santos is that guy. After seeing him yesterday with that sledgehammer on his chest, you know?
He's big, right?
That dude's a bad man.
He's big, dude. I don't know though. I don't know.
That would be a really interesting title fight to me. But first things first, like you said, Anthony Smith.
Yep, man. So this is a fun card. This is gonna tell us a lot about the welterweight division with Askren, Usman, and Woodley, and then we'll
It's a
see.
really good card.
Yeah. And we got Cody Garbrandt too, and then Tisha Torres, and then we'll see what goes on with John Jones. Is he just gonna continue on this reign? We'll find out on Saturday.
Yeah.
All right, my dude. I'll catch you soon.
All right, man.
All right, brother.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm gonna get out of here. We'll be back later. Peace.